number 27, which is actually the last question of module 1 in the mathematics section. So let us read it first. The function g is defined by g of x is equal to x times x minus 2 times x plus 6 the whole square. And what else is given? The value of g 7 minus w is 0, where w is a constant. Now it says what is the sum of all possible values of w? What is the sum of all the possible values of w? That is what we have to find out. So when the question says that g of 7 minus w is 0, what does it mean? It means that the value of g of 7 minus w is the value of g of x when the input x is 7 minus w, the output is 0. That's what it means. So we will substitute 7 minus w for x in the given equation. So wherever there is x, we will substitute 7 minus w. So g of 7 minus w will be equal to 7 minus w times 7 minus w minus 2 times 7 minus w plus 6 the whole square. So wherever there is x, I just plugged in 7 minus w. After that, what should we do? We have to simplify this. So this will be equal to 7 minus w times this one, 7 minus 2. If you subtract, we will get 5 minus w. And then this also we can simplify. 7 plus 6, which is nothing but 13. So 13 minus w the whole square. And this is equal to 0. We already know that g of 7 minus w is 0. Now since the product of the three factors on the right hand side of this equation is equal to 0, at least one of these factors must be equal to 0. Therefore, that is the zero product property basically. So the possible values of w can be found by setting each factor equal to 0, setting the first factor equal to 0. This first one we will set it. So 7 minus w is equal to 0. And if you add w to both sides, you will get w is equal to 7. This is one of the possible values of w. Then the second factor also, 5 minus w is equal to 0. So add w to both sides. You will get w is equal to 5. This is another possible value for w. So the third factor, 13 minus w the whole square, that also we will set it to 0. So we set this to 0, this to 0, and now only the last one is left. So in this case, first we will take the square root on both sides. So 13 minus w is equal to 0. And after that, same thing, add w to both sides. So w is equal to 13. This is the other value of w. That is the third possible value. Now what does the question want? It wants the sum of all the possible values of w. So we have to add this 7, 5 and 13. So what is 7 plus 5 plus 13? 7 plus 5 plus 13 is nothing but 25. So 25 is the answer over here. So this is not that difficult. It is all about knowing what is the input and output of a function. Over here, 7 minus w, this is the input of the function. This function, whatever is given. And output is 0. Since the output is 0, then later we also applied the zero product property. Zero product property, as you know, if the product of any two or any three values is equal to 0, that means one of those values, in this case one of these three factors which we have, it is equal to 0. That's why we got like three different possible values of w, which we added to get the answer, because the question wants us to calculate the sum of those three possible values in this case. So I hope that's clear.